So my name is Bryan. I'm going to talk about chapter 4 here, which is on body issues, physical growth, and health-related behaviors. So I chose this chapter because I'm a teacher, and I'm an English teacher at that. So a lot of times I talk about the whole student and personality and things like this, and so we get away from kind of scientific discussion of kids and people. And so I really like this chapter because it's the opposite of what I usually talk about. It's just personality, and this is all about the science. I find this particularly useful because I know with these topics of this age and sex ed, like for instance, it's a very heated topic. And for instance, in my health book recently at school, my high school that I work at, I saw that in the book they were talking about how petting women leads to their arousal. So I was thinking about how biased, and in my opinion, problematic that phrasing is. So I like the really straightforward science approach. Um, I looked at page 85 and it says that the increased presence of human growth hormone, the gonadotropic hormones, and the sex hormones in the bloodstream has a profound effect on the size and shape of the body. I find it amazing how much that one hormone then impacts the size and shape of the body, and then additionally how much that then impacts our personality. For instance, I know that in middle school, I was a fat kid, and I will now, even though through other measures I've lost that, and exercise and different height growth that happened from this hormone. At the time I was a fat kid, and it's impacted who I am today because I will always consider myself that no matter what, and it impacts my confidence and the way that I interact and the way that I let other people interact with my students today. It's also is looking at some of the ways that these physical attributes impact so much who we are. For instance, I was looking on page 86 where it talks about the penile growth for boys between the 14 and 16. I just thought, gosh, 15 years old, that's sophomore years, and that can really explain why my sophomore boys are absolutely crazy, and they're really clumsy because they can barely even walk right in a room, and how sex-driven they are, how immature they are, and how unsure of themselves they are at that age. And finally, I was looking at the chart on 93 that just documents how much more fast the girls are in sexual growth and body growth at the time compared to boys, because I think that's important because it demonstrates why girls have, I've talked before with my colleagues about why at a younger age of girls, because they mature more fastly, they have better handwriting. Why additionally they just come across as so much more mature in a classroom, calm, collected, and seem to understand themselves more quickly than guys do. For these reasons, I'm really interested in the very straightforward scientific approach of this chapter because it's different than what I've done before and what I'm typically used to, I should say, and it demonstrates so much of who we are. For example, in my life, I see how much it's who I am. Thanks for watching.